In 2017, Battle Royale games took off in a way which we haven't ever seen before. Now everyone wants a piece of the action. Red Dead Redemption 2 and the next Call of Duty are both rumoured to have Battle Royale modes featured in them. In this video we're going to analyse PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and Fortnite, two of the biggest Battle Royale games that are going at the moment. The video will be split into 4 different sections: the map, the player count, the current weapons and items, as well as the graphic. Without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video, but if you do find it informative, then don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel for future content similar to this. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. The first area is the map. Whilst the mechanics of both Fortnite and PUBG are similar, the maps however are very different. This is most evident in their map sizes. Both PUBG's maps are 8x8, whereas Fortnite maps are significantly smaller. Some argue that the larger map means that PUBG players have to rely on the luck of the game where they kind of spawn and land and hope that the zone goes into their favour, and if it doesn't, hope that they're able to find a car or a bike and be able to get to safety. Unlike PUBG, Fortnite does not feature any vehicles, which is understandable due to the smaller map size. The structure of the islands are notably different too. For example, Fortnite is one island with a river running through it, whereas both of the maps that you can find on PUBG are both large islands with little islands scattered around them, which you can get some high level loot from. All in all, the map that you can find on Fortnite is much more concentrated and hilly, offering more high points and therefore opportunities for snipers. However, you go onto PUBG and there's more open spaces, making it considerably harder for players to hide, encouraging PvP. Either way, when it comes to the Fortnite vs PUBG map face-off, players looking for a tense, high-risk fix should go to PUBG. If you want a map that's easier to get around and you want to have a better time and just kind of stick to the same areas, then I'd recommend going to Fortnite. When it comes to PC gaming, player count isn't always something that someone cares about. However, it does normally help to have some level of population in the lobbies to play with. I mean, H1Z1, well, that hasn't really got that at the moment. In recent months, Fortnite has grown in popularity to a total of 45 million players, with over 3 million concurrent users. However, that being said, PUBG is very close behind it and it does have the chance to overtake it with a few updates. However, don't let player count ever affect your decision. If you want to play a game that no one else plays, then go ahead and play it, because I'm sure there's other people that want to play it with you, and I can guarantee that you're going to find a lobby in either one of the games that you go to play. In PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, there are a vast amount of items and weapons to choose from, with cosmetic ones available in crates which can be unlocked and received from playing the game. There are many more weapons and items in PUBG than Fortnite Battle Royale, meaning that things can get a little bit more complex for people that have not played a military simulator before. These items can include different modifications for your weapons, different bullet types for each weapon, and all kinds of things like that. Meanwhile, the weapons in Fortnite are very different. Firstly, you straight away know if the new item that you've just grabbed is good or not through a colour indicated system. Grey, green, blue, purple and orange stand for common, uncommon, rare, epic and legendary, and that's in that order that I've just listed. Also, there are far fewer weapons and items in comparison to PUBG. There are actually no more than 4 of each weapon type, meaning that you don't really need to worry about mods and equipment, or which ammo is the best, because there is only one type of ammo for each class. Another difference between Fortnite and PUBG is how you find the weapons and items. Instead of risking everything for a crate in PUBG, in Fortnite, you're able to go and find the best weapons in a glowing chest, and trust me, you're going to recognise what I mean by a glowing chest. When you see it anyway. Not to mention that they actually appear in the same places, not during every single round, but if you have a good memory you can always go ahead and check where you found them before, whereas in PUBG it is a random spawning system. The graphics are by far one that depends on personal preference when it comes to these two games. PUBG attempts to offer a more realistic experience with much darker colours using dark greens and greys, whereas Fortnite uses much brighter colours in an Overwatch style type of graphics. It's evident that the developers have put time into the graphics on both of these games and they both look stunning on your computer. In conclusion, my personal favourite game out of the two is PUBG. However, other people's is Fortnite, and that's evident in the fact that the player bases are so big. But there is a reason for this: people's personal preference. Some people prefer Fortnite for a reason and other people prefer PUBG for another. That is what I've tried to list to you today. So hopefully I've helped you decide which one that you want to play and whether or not you want to go ahead and buy PUBG or you want to get Fortnite for free. That is entirely up to you. However, I want you to go ahead and let me know in the comments which one you prefer or which one you've downloaded from this video, if you have downloaded any at all. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new and I'll see you again. Bye.